I'm Bill the Geek, broadcasting not live from somewhere in Mexico. This is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel. We travel Mexico, we show you small towns, big cities, museums, parks, oceans, lakes, roads. We show you how we are enjoying Mexico, so you want to make sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a thing. Today we're going to take a trip to the only circular pyramids on the planet. It was a fabulous experience. The place is called Guachimontones, and I really have a hard time saying that, but you're going to see it on the map. It was an excellent trip. I had an excellent guide. You're going to meet him. His name is Salvador. Let's go. Let's take a look at the map. You can see Guachimontones over there on the left-hand side with the big red arrow pointing right at it. In the gray area in the middle of the map, you can see Guadalajara. I would think that this is about a 40-minute drive from Guadalajara. From Ajijic or Chapala at the bottom of the map, I'm thinking it might be an hour and a half, a 2-hour drive. From El Arenal, when we visit Mike, it's about a 40-minute drive from there, maybe a 40-minute drive from the town of Tequila. The first time I took the trip, I went on a Monday morning, and it took about 45 minutes for me to drive there. The roads were great. There was like no traffic, just me and some farmers. But when I got there at like 10 a.m., Francisco, he's like the security guy there, he said, well, we're closed on Monday, come back tomorrow. So I couldn't go back on Tuesday, so I went back Wednesday. But just let me tell you, they are closed every Monday. Don't go that day. The entrance fee was 30 pesos, that's $1.50. But I had my Mexico senior citizen discount card, and if you're over 60, you can get one of these cards. You get like 50% discounts on all kinds of stuff, movie theaters and things like that. But once I showed them my discount card, I got in for free and saved $1.50. The fee for my guide, Salvador, was 300 pesos. That's like $15. He spoke fluent English. He was born in Santa Barbara, California, but he lives like a mile away from the pyramids, and he's lived there for like 20 years. He's been a guide for 17 years at the pyramids, and he has 4 children, a beautiful wife, and he speaks perfect English, so we mic'd him up, and you're going to hear his words taking you on this tour. Let's go. The atmosphere is very tranquil, and it's very clean, very beautiful. The air is super fresh. But to get to the pyramids, we've got to walk uphill for 440 meters. It's almost directly uphill, up a very nicely paved, clean road. But as I walk around with the camera, you're going to hear me doing some super heavy breathing after I walk up 440 meters to the top of this mountain. I did video walking down the mountain, but here's what it looks like walking down the mountain. When you're walking up the mountain, it's a different picture. Listo.
Okay. Let's start, my friend.
Okay. Woohoo! Wow, this is it.
This is one of them, but there are 10. We have one bigger than this one and 8 smaller than this one.
Okay.
5 patios where we can find the tombs, 2 ball courts where ancestors were playing, in a market.
Okay.
78 hectares around. That is the complete place, no?
Okay, how many acres is that?
I'm not sure about acres. It's just Mexico, like hectares is a block, 100 meters for 100 meters, that is a hectare.
Okay.
Like a block in a city.
Okay.
78 blocks like those. We start digging here in October 1999.
Okay.
At the beginning, it looks like hill, covered by grass and small trees. Because local farmers, my people, there were cultivating here corn, and they used to find the tombs when they were digging.
Okay.
Yeah, about those platforms, you had to imagine houses on each.
Houses?
Yeah, when you have the ceremony, if you're a high status family, you can stay there, like a VIP zone.
Okay.
If you're an average family, you are here in the patio or between the platform.
Okay.
And this was in honor to the god of the wind.
Okay.
That is the most important god in Western Mexico that we call a Hecatl.
Okay.
If you are visiting the center of this country, like Mexico City, those guys call the god Quetzalcoatl.
Okay.
And if you are visiting Chichen Itza, those guys call the same god Kukulcam.
Okay.
But it's the same element, wind.
Okay.
And as I told you, it's the only one place around the world that you can see circular pyramids. That is weird. Normally it's a square or rectangle, but not in this case, not in Guachimontones. And my people came from Utah, U.S. long time ago. The same family like Hopis, Navajos, Ocam, and Assassin. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And here in the patio, they were practicing the dance. We have
Okay.
evidence about that, clay models. You are going to see them later in the museum. Yeah, because the clay models are giving us specific information.
Uh-huh.
Hey, hermano.
Hermano.
No, pues ahí le hacemos de todo un rato. No, ahí estaba con mi compa el pájaro. Ahí estábamos con mi compa el pájaro. El otro día. Hey. Hey. Mira, el doctor Armando el pájaro y yo. Ando chambeando en el guachi, ahorita te hablo en unos 10 minutos. Hey, está bien, primo, ahí estamos. It's a friend for US.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
If you get a minute, click the like button. That helps our channel go up so more people view us. And you might want to, if you really like the video, you might want to click the subscribe button because we have many more videos to come and you don't want to miss out.
Steps in that case, we have 17 steps. But it's a calendar too, no?
Okay.
Because in the first section we had 13 steps. But the question is why 13 more or less? Because in a year, 365 days, we have only 13 moon cycles, 28 days for a moon cycle. And number 4 is representing 4 cardinal points, 4 seasons a year, and 4 elements of the creation.
Okay.
Yeah, that is the idea. And when we start digging, all those platforms looks like this one here, like a small hills.
Okay.
Because local farmers, they were cultivating here corn and they were taking the stones to make fences.
Okay.
Yeah, actually it's protected by Jalisco government. And about the habitational area is down there. They didn't live here, they were living down there, where is my town. Close to the water. Look at this view. Right there. Actually, we are living close together, but not in that time. My ancestor, before the Spain came, they were living spread out. A family has 4 houses, like a cross, north, south, east, west, and a big patio to practice social and economic activities, then a piece of forest, another family living there, one more there, but never close together. Because it's chaotic and noisy. Yeah, smart people in that time. Actually, we are living close together, and it's chaotic and noisy. And that dam doesn't exist. No, in that time, when my ancestors were living in this area, you have to imagine a river, like Snake, and agriculture area close to the river, like a small island that the Mexican call Chinampas. It's a very good sub-irrigation system. You can get 2 crops a year, not only one. And how do we know about what kind of cereals or fruit they were cultivating? There is a guy, an expert from US, Glenn Stewart, is an expert working with pollen. When he's the driest spot, he's digging in the area, and he's taking a piece of dirt from the area and put it in the microscope, and he's watching the pollen. And that way you can understand what kind of cereals or fruit they were cultivating.
Okay.
Corn, beans, amaranth, squash, tomatoes, hunting and fishing, of course.
Okay.
That during Jesus Christ time, from 30 to 35,000
Okay.
living spread out.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of people at the same time.
Yes.
We are going to continue digging, but not this season. My friends are digging like 1 kilometer northeast in a habitational area. They are trying to recollect information about everyday activities.
Okay.
And that is important for the project, no? To try to understand what happened with those families that were living not close to the big ceremonial center and long distances. And normally it's a poor family. Not rich families were living close to the big holy place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And as I told you, they were traders, obsidian traders. They were trading obsidian long distances. Jalisco, Arizona, Jalisco, Oaxaca, close the Pacific Ocean.
And this is not the big one.
Now that is the second.
The second big. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And now we are going to visit the local market that the Mexican called tianguis.
Ah, see.
Yeah, because they were trading products. Remember, there are no coins in that time, but they were trading their own products. No, that's interesting because the prices. How many time or how much time did you spend making your own product? That is the value. For example, you are making baskets. If you are spending 2 hours in a basket, in a house there for a grandfather, you had to imagine many families around trading their products. That the grandfathers are representing wisdom. If you are trading a product with another friend, always is an old man in front of you, to be honest.
Okay.
Because the old man is an expert calculating the value in each product.
Okay.
Now we are going to visit the ball court where our ancestors were playing.
This right here?
Yeah, that is the most difficult game around the world. Because you have to play sunrise to sunset, no break time.
No break time.
12 hours, the same
Ooh,
players,
okay.
using only your hips.
Oh.
This is the ball court. Normally in Mexico, the ball court looks like Capital Life from south to north. Like this here. In this case, the name of this game is Ulama. If you are playing in Jalisco, Nayarit, and South Sinaloa, the name of the game is Ulama. And it's the most difficult, as I told you. You are using your hips to hit a rubber ball 4 kilograms, like volleyball, but using your hips. If it's a political, nobody dies. They try to resolve a dispute playing the game. If you are the winner, you have the reason. What happens if it's a religious, normally? In many cultures in Mesoamerica, not only in Mexico, even in Guatemala or Salvador, that is the Mayas area, if it's a religious game, the winner died. One person, just the captain, not all the team. It was the biggest honor to them.
Okay.
And there are 4 different styles, depend the culture that you are studying, no? Now we are going to visit number 1.
Oh,
That's
okay.
way.
Okay. Oh. 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 Ah. Oh. Oh.
Look at this. This is number 1.
Donde?
That's one here, looks like hill.
Okay.
The company destroyed this one in 1960. When that company was constructed the highway in front of my town in 1960, they were using 2 machines to make grava with the stone, and they destroyed 60%.
Ooh, okay.
We lose it forever.
Okay.
This should be like that one, but this is like 10 meters higher than that one.
Okay.
And 12 platforms around. Circular number 2 only has 10.
Okay.
Same architectural style, circular pyramid in the middle, patio and platforms around. Let's
Okay.
take a look around to watch the amphitheater. That is a natural hill in front, but it's not a special amphitheater. They construct many platforms to the top. If you are talking up on top, those people can hear very well.
Okay.
Because the acoustic effect is very clear in the area.
Okay.
They're smart people. No microphone in that time, but yeah, smart guys. The idea is to continue digging in this area, to reconstruct the rest of the platforms around
We go live every Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Time. That's Chicago time, Houston time. We get people from all over the world and we talk about our experiences living in Mexico. So you want to click the subscribe button so you get a notification and you can join us. It's always a very good time. Okay. Oh. And the people that destroyed half of it, why were they digging up here?
They were constructing the highway in front of my town.
A highway?
Yeah, the stone to make rubber. Yeah, that's a big mistake, but that happened in many countries around the world.
So the big one you really can't even see.
Yes.
Oh.
Actually, it looks just like a hill.
Uh-huh.
And that is the amphitheater. That platform at the bottom of the hill, you had to imagine many of them. Actually, those platforms are covered in that area. But the acoustic effect is very clear in this area. If you are on top, the number one, if you are talking in a normal voice, that people can hear you very well. Because the acoustic effect is very clear in this area.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what is that?
This amphitheater,
Okay. Ooh.
like Greeks or Romans, similar.
So you can't even see the big one.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like hill covered by many trees and grass. Yeah, the company destroyed this one in 1960. It's so sad, but...
Ooh.
This is just like 5% digging since 1999 when we start digging. We are going to continue, but it's so slow when you are digging as an archaeologist. It's just by hand. And a pick and a shovel and a broach, it takes hours and hours in the same place.
And
Carefully.
see, careful, slow.
Yeah. You need to be patient when you are working as an archaeologist.
Oh, see. Oh, wow. Qué fresco, sí.
Es fresco, sí. Está bueno el clima ahora.
Oh, qué bueno.
Sí. Yeah, I smell like grass, you know?
Ah, I feel good.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel energy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And it's a very good time to visit the place in the morning because then later many families are coming and normally are very noisy.
Okay.
And this is the best part to visit the place, you know? Because it's a peaceful place, you know? And number 4, middle.
Okay.
We are going to visit that place. It's interesting because those guys, I was asking to my teacher, Phil Wigan, an anthropologist, why they changed the architecture style. And he told me that they were working as an astronomist.
Oh.
Because each corner is a different cardinal point.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why. And it's interesting.
Ooh.
You are right in the middle, you have the corners, and you are watching the sky, the stars moving, or the sun falling down. You can calculate in a very imperfect way different calendars. Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, this is number 4.
Okay.
But it's the only one that is not a circular pyramid, it's a square. But it's weird. Because each corner, as I told you, is in different cardinal points. South, north, east, and west.
Okay.
And if you are right in the middle, watching the sky, you can calculate very good calendars. 8 platforms around in a perfect circle, but not in the middle, it's just a square.
Okay. Huh.
East, west, south, north.
Norte aquí.
Yes.
North, south.
East, and west.
Okay. So each of these is like this.
No, each platform around was representing high status family.
Oh, okay.
to watch the ritual.
Okay.
It's not a special celebration.
Okay.
Normally, the most important celebration in Mexico in Hispanic time are 4 times a year: 2 equinox and 2 solstices, like spring, summer, fall, and winter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh. Wow. Ooh.
It's a nice place. It's a small area. This is just 5% digging, but the idea is continue. But we have problems, COVID appear, and that is a very bad idea, no?
Okay. Ah, we are here.
Yes, of course, my friend.
Well, we've walked down the mountain. Now we're going to go into the museum, which was really a treat inside. But as we come down off the hill and we start walking up the sidewalk to the entrance to the museum, there are all these little pictures cemented into the sidewalk. And it tells you about all of the plants and animals and dinosaurs and what year they arrived on the planet. And it's really interesting. You're going to see each and every one. They start at like 300 million years ago, and they just go right down the line. Then Salvador will take us into the museum.
670 million of years. And then this is one of my favorite, the dragonfly. It's very old, this animal. 360 million,
Okay.
that we call in Spanish libélula. And amphibious, 300 million of years. And then Archaeopteryx. And then the first flowers in the plants. And this is my favorite animal, the dinosaur, the T-Rex. Only 70 million years. And that is a special tree in the area, pine. And mammoth. Our ancestors were looking for mammoths in this continent. That's why they were crossing the Stretchberry from Asia to America, looking for this animal and many animals. And the man in America, well, it's very new, 45,000 years. Yesterday.
I see.
Yeah, and Jalisco is only 25,000
No.
as hunters.
Wow.
And these are the most important cereals. Amaranth, beans, and corn, or maize. Yeah.
Oven, see?
Yeah, it's coven.
Uh-oh. Okay.
We are going to visit the laboratory
Okay.
in the left side. That's why it is.
Lo que no es natural, la biblioteca, es una idea también importante de cómo el arqueólogo y el investigador y el artista plasmaron cómo posiblemente pudo haber sido Guachimontones en su etapa más importante. Entonces, como les dije, hay cosas que después no vamos a poder ver directamente en el sitio, pero sí lo podemos ver aquí, según lo que el arqueólogo creía que era Guachimontones en su etapa más importante.
This is the guy who is in charge. He was my teacher, Phil Wigan.
Okay.
He dies in 2011.
Okay.
And there is the ball court. They start digging that area with the team, local people digging. That was very old tools, no? And this is all laboratory here. All these are original. They are still working every day. Not every day, Monday, Friday. This is the line of the time. That is the oldest, pre-classic, classic, and post-classic. And then the Spain arrived in this area, in this line. And obsidian at the bottom of this and stone, basalt, axis, and different artifacts. You know.
Okay.
And that is the view of the tombs. Looks like that one, like a chimney, and then a chamber. Complete family inside, as you can see, and many offerings around the bodies. Clay, obsidian, and basalt. The dog was very important because it was a spiritual guide that is guiding you after you die. Like Anubis with Egyptian, similar. Yeah. Let's continue to the back side.
Okay. Hasta 2011 que fallece. Entonces, toda la información, todo este proyecto y todo lo que conocemos de Guachimontones, por ejemplo, aquí este es el trabajo de restauración del área de la zona de toma de pelota. Esto es parte de
Look at this mural. It's giving us specific information about the game. As I was telling you, it's like volleyball, but they are using only the hips. A rollerball is so heavy, 4 kilograms, like 10 pounds. And evidence about human sacrifices, like head or phalanges, and clay figurines representing players.
Okay.
Here is an expo talking about different styles throughout the times.
Okay.
Those are originals. In different style, different cultures. In the same place, but different time.
Okay.
And these are the most important styles in this area, like Agualulco, Plan. It's the same time, but different style. And you can see the originals here. And this is the local market.
Okay.
Look at this. As I told you, they were trading different products. And this is only one museum around the world that you can touch the original pieces like this here. You can see or feel how heavy is it. And if it's dry or it's soft. Yeah, and that way you can understand a little bit more. And the mortars to make food. Those are more than 2,000 years old and are so heavy.
Oh, wow.
That's very good exercise. Every day, yeah. And here you have hammers and obsidian and local plants that we call bule. And this sun of the colors, talking about obsidian. As I told you, the most common is black, but in this case we have like silver, like green, red, rainbow, brown, blue, and then orange, and then golden, or different colors. And activities, cultivating close to the river. Fishing, of course. It's a very good irrigation system. And then we have here different fruits, animals, and cereals that they were using to make food, no? To prepare food, sorry. And this is the idea to actually looks like this, just the stone. But they were covering all the area with plaster, and after that one they were painting. A very beautiful design. This is the different part inside the pyramid. 4 small pyramids. That's why it's solid. And that way never collapse. Because the material that they were using is so fragile, like adobe. And actually looks like this. It should be like this.
Okay.
And the houses on the platforms around. Like that model that is clay. The clay models are giving us specific information.
Okay.
And all these figurines come from the different states, but in Western Mexico. That is Jalisco, Colima, Michoacan, Guanajuato, Zacatecas, and Nayarit. Yeah. Same time, but different style, because it's different. And here we have a map with all the most important cultures in Mesoamerica. This is Arizona, and then New Mexico, and the center of Lake Jalisco, and the rest of the culture to the south part with the Mayas area. And this is an exhibition about obsidian and a special technique that is hidden. That is the most common, the color black. But there are more than 25 different colors.
And this is real?
It's new, but the technique is
Okay.
Very old, no?
Ah, very nice.
It's a nice place. It's small, but it's a nice place.
Ooh, wow. Oh, wow. Ah, beautiful.
It's nice place.
I need an apartment like this.
Yeah.
Do they have food here?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Not in this area, actually. Yeah.
Okay, so that's the end?
That's the end.
Okay.
If you want to use your drone, just drive 1 kilometer.
Thank you very much for visiting. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tour. It was very refreshing and well worth the effort to make the trip. But thank you very much for coming. We have many more videos to come. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and we'll see you in the next video.